Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our viewers and listeners of INC Radio. I am Sister Lorraine Lawingco Manabat from the local of Fayetteville, North Carolina District of Virginia. And we are live right now. Hello, kamusta po? If you're in the Philippines, magandang umaga, maya paabak po sa inyong lahat. And if it's afternoon there in your place, good afternoon. And if it's already evening, night, good evening po, good night to everyone. And welcome to our show for today. I am not alone, of course. I will be always with Brother Andrew. How are you, Brother Andrew?
Sister Lorraine, I'm ecstatic and I'm excited by our chat already and all our listeners. And I'm also excited because we have a great topic and I can't wait to have our guest introduced.
Yes, brother Andrew. Before we go ahead with our topic discussion, we would like to always remind our viewers and listeners that are watching right now in our YouTube channel, our official channel, INC Radio. Please don't forget to click our like button and also our subscribe button if you are not subscribed yet. And also, I would like to use this opportunity to read some of our social media platforms as we are go talk about social media later. Follow us on iglesianicristo.net/INC radio and Twitter at INC News underscore updates. On our Instagram account, don't forget to follow at INC News and Updates. Our Facebook account fb.com/sepsi.inc, and also don't forget to download the INC radio app, and also don't forget to follow INC original music right now and Spotify. And we are so blessed with all these social media platforms, right, Brother Andrew?
We are blessed. I love incmedia.org and a shout out to Huntsville and all the other local congregations in our district who are tuned in and contributing in our chat.
Yes, Brother Andrew. And as you can see on my beautiful screen, Kuya Tech, thank you so much. Right now on our screen is proper use of technology and social media. Yes, our viewers and listeners, right now, our topic is all about proper use of technology and social media. And who right now is not using technology? If you're youth, if you're listening right now here, you are already using technology. And also if you are listening and watching and liking all those videos that we have, all those activities that we have on our social media, on our Iglesia Ni Cristo social media accounts, you're also user of social media accounts. So it is so important that we will talk about the proper use of technology. Are we all responsible technology user? Are we all responsible social media user? Brother Andrew, as you are a computer programmer, how proper use of technology is so important nowadays?
The human resources or HR department of many hiring entities will do a check on many of their applicants. They will look what they've posted on social media. And sometimes, sad to say, a person may be denied a chance at even an interview for a job because of something inappropriate posted on social media. So let us be careful as we use our social media.
Yes, brother Andrew. I know all our viewers and listeners right now can relate on this topic. If you have phone, we use technology in communication, we use technology in our daily lives, and it's so useful nowadays. But we have to make sure and we have to be always mindful. What are the things that I'm not supposed to be posting? What are the things that I have to know on using this kind of social media platform? And we are going to be well informed as we discuss our topic and also meet and also learn a lot of things, beneficial things coming from our guest for today. And I'm so excited to introduce to you, viewers and listeners, right now, that our guest is so active in listening, watching, and typing her comments on our INC radio every Saturday. And I'm so glad that she is now going to join us as our guest for this afternoon. And our sister is from the local congregation of High Point, and right now she is at Dunville, Virginia. And she is a high school teacher, ninth grade teacher in George Washington High School. And mind you, viewers and listeners, our guest for today is not only a teacher, she finished Master of Arts in Education, major in English, plus she is She finished Doctor of Education, a major in Literature Language Education. And I have to put my clap and get ready as I mention her name, ladies and gentlemen, viewers and listeners. Let us all welcome here in INC Radio Virginia Satellite Studio, Sister Leslie Sario. Go ahead, Sister Leslie. Hi to our viewers and listeners.
Okay, thank you so much, Sister Lorraine, for that very generous introduction. Glory to God for all those accomplishments. Hi, Brother Andrew. And of course, hi everyone. Thank you for having me here in INC Radio. I'm Sister Leslie Sario. I'm from the local congregation of High Point, District of Virginia.
Sister Leslie, we are so glad that you give us the time, and also our viewers and listeners are really, really excited to hear what you can share about on proper use of technology and social media. But I just want to compliment your background, Sister Les. Is that a real one or like just
Yes,
effects?
yes, it's a real one.
Wow, very, very nice po, Sister Leslie. I like your background. But anyway, Sister Leslie, I know we can't wait to start this discussion. First off, Brother Andrew, how often do you use technology in your life, Brother Andrew?
It seems like all the time. I might be on incmedia.org. I love that website, by the way. I'm definitely on the internet a lot at work as a computer programmer. And sometimes I'll watch videos or I'll look at pictures of various things, like maybe a pond in Japan with some beautiful colored fish or whatever is appropriate that I enjoy viewing on social media. So there's many ways we use social media today.
My answer for that, Brother Andrew, is coming from Sister Diana Sanako. She said technology is very essential in teaching po. And that is my profession, teaching. As I teach my students in the classroom, we are always using technology. And I think Sister Leslie will relate also, Sister Leslie, right?
Yes, definitely. As a teacher, we cannot get out of this technology usage. Nowadays, we are in the 21st century learning. All our students are very much engaged in the use of technology.
Yes, and I think our viewers and listeners will also relate. If you are a parent right now and you're listening, you know that technology, kids are really, really like using technology, computers, tablets, gadgets, and all social media platforms. Things that they're watching, things that they're, seeing in tech, why the use of technology. And we would like to ask the parents, if you're typing your comment, please answer this question if you're a parent right now, right, Brother Andrew. What strategies do you use to manage screen time? That's very important to know. And also, if you're not a parent, if you would like to join the discussion, how has social media impacts your life? We're all using social media. YouTube is one of it, and I'm so very, very excited that every Saturday I always take like look forward to always forward some links that we have in INC Radio Virginia, only in our satellite, but also in different satellites that we have. We keep on sharing that link, right, Brother Andrew? And this is one way also in sharing our faith. So go ahead, Brother Andrew, with our first topic discussion, Brother Andrew.
Well, before that, Sister Flo Guillermo, who happens to be on INC radio from the District of Oregon, pointed out that she's blessed by technology to be able to work at home. But to the point at hand, I'd love to ask our distinguished guest to define the proper use of technology and social media.
Okay, thank you so much, Brother Andrew, for that. Well, I just wanted to answer one of the questions a while ago. It's like the strategies before we proceed with that. So, when it comes to managing the screen time, as a teacher, it's really obligatory to manage your screen time. Like me, I'm working for almost 8 hours, and one of the policies here in the state of Virginia, students are not allowed to use their phone or to bring their phones in class. So definitely, I need to be a model as well. Also, I inform my family members in the Philippines that these are the time that I will be communicating with them. And believe me, when I studied before, like my bachelor's or postgraduate, one way to manage the screen time is I always print the materials, the reading articles. I don't expose so much of myself reading PDF files or using electronic gadgets. Until now, I got a 2020 vision, you know. All right, so
Wow,
that's
that's
one of
awesome,
my
sister.
tips. Yeah, you can print out our materials, whether articles or lectures. And now I still consider myself as a student. I am always learning. Lectures and the trends in education. Well, going back, Brother Andrew, I'm so sorry. I have more to say. I cannot just
No,
contain
go ahead,
some of
Sister
the
Leslie.
tips that I could share to our dear brethren and to our visitors online. Okay, so going back to our topic discussion, of course, the proper use of technology and social media for me, it's actually a commitment and it's a responsibility because when we use social media, it is ourself. It is our personality, the likes, the shares that we are doing will also magnify how are we in social media. So definitely as a social media user, I'm very careful on the information or the post that I will be sharing online because as a teacher professionally and personally, we have to consider our audience, students, our friends, family. So we have to be very careful. So that is for me the proper use of technology. Not just only the technical aspects of technology. I am not really a techie person, but you know, you can really be more edified nowadays in the use of technology.
That was a fantastic answer. Sister Lorraine, what should we talk about next?
You're right. Sister Leslie mentioned us this identity that we have when we are in social media, when we're using technology, right, Brother Andrew? But I'm just really concerned about the key aspects of proper use of social media, Sister Leslie. Can you mention some of those things?
For me, it's privacy awareness. So it's very important that we have be like knowledgeable with the privacy setting, keeping the laws of our state or in the country. We have to consider that, and of course, we have to avoid, clicking so much links that we are not familiar. So that is one considerations of privacy awareness, and we really have to secure our devices. We have to manage our passwords, and that is for protection. Do you agree with me, Sister Doreen, with that?
Of course,
Our
Sister Leslie. Yes, Sister Leslie. Of course, one of our viewers right now just answered our question about the using of the screen time. How do parents manage that? Sister Raquel Estanilla said, we set a certain amount of time for kids' technology use. And we also have Brother Mike Blash from Charlotte. He mentioned that for children, we don't keep a full charge on your children things so that when the charge run, time to put it down and take a break, right? I could really relate with my niece and nephews in the Philippines when their gadgets are really like their batteries are really low and they're just gonna cry like it's the end. But I think that's one good strategy, Brother Mike, that you have shared, is not to give a full charge for kids to make sure they still have this break. And also some of good comments here also coming from uh hold on, I lost that. Also, Brother Jeremy, that's why I'm a consumer of YouTube. And this is because we have INC Radio also live. You know, when they hear INC Radio, they thought it's the radio, the physical radio. But we're so blessed with YouTube platform also. We could also always connect. And as Brother Rizal said, we use technology and social media to connect with people. You're correct. Or pursuing hobbies, having a clear purpose helps you stay focused and avoid mindless scrolling. I think Sister Flo also mentioned that with cooking, with personal, with life hacks, social media and technology has been really, really a good help. And as we go back with Sister Leslie, we are teaching how to be, socially minded, like being respectful. How do we become respectful with the use of social media and technology, Sister Leslie?
Okay, so that is a very timely question. Everyone has to, consider this respectful communication. Definitely, because communication has something to do with the use of our language. So the language that we are using might harm the emotions, not just only the emotions, but the totality of a person. So we have to be careful with the words that we are using, how we react, most especially when we share content, because now content is the cornerstones, one of the cornerstones in social media. So this high quality content, the way we engage with the content will really attract and entertain our audience. So we have to be careful with those words. Definitely, these words might be beneficial or it could be disadvantageous on the part of our audience. So our audience could be our family members, students, our co-workers, and all that we are connected with us.
As you have mentioned that, Sister Leslie, Sister Hannah Lor Blando also mentioned about this. Do not mindlessly share any post about facts without actually fact checking. Do not always believe what you see on social media. What is your stand with this, Sister Leslie?
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. Check the check in Filipino. So it's like,
Yes.
when we talk about fact checking, it has something to do with the originality, the authenticity of the content or the material or the ideas coming from the social media. And we have to make sure that it is correct, because when we post something, they most of the audience, our friends, could easily navigate the answers if it's really true or not, the one or the information that we are posting. And I remember, um, when I have this lesson to my grade 9 students, our topic is research. They have to write their research paper, and I'm always warning them about plagiarism. So it's like owning the information that it's not really coming from them. So I told them that you have to acknowledge the source. So if it's not really your idea, you have to acknowledge it. And I always fact check their answers. So it's really getting credible sources. So that's the key. We have to get credible sources so that we can fact check, or everything or every information that we disseminate in social media is really accurate.
I
That's a
agree there. Yes. Yes, Brother Andrew.
That's a great answer. And I've been seeing some great answers from Sister Hannelore and others on our chat. And basically, we need to be cognizant or aware of what we click and what we share. And also, we should make sure we're in the right emotional state before we go online and post. If we feel agitated or another even more stronger emotion, maybe it's best to take a short walk and clear our head before we get behind our keyboard, because you can't undo what you put out on your keyboard, and it could be screen printed by someone and shared. So you might even be able to delete your original post, but a copy of that post could be floating around the internet permanently. So let us be careful and let us be in a calm state if we're going to like or click or post on the internet.
Yes,
Yes, Brother Andrew, as Brother Jeremy mentioned, hashtag rally. Spoken words don't last as long, but typed words online last forever. Like almost, right? And I can relate with this, Brother Jeremy, even though you think of, like, for example, in a few seconds you just thought of deleting that or like editing it. But Sister Leslie, our digital footprint is already there and everybody is just watching 24/7. They could really record you, right, Sister Leslie?
definitely. And this digital footprint considerations as one of the aspects of proper social media. So we have to be careful, not just only with that, but how we use our logging in information. So it has something to do with digital footprint consideration. So we have to be aware with that. So we have to secure our information, our username, and our password every time that we log into that um, in certain website.
Yes, Sister Leslie. And before Brother Andrew would uh go ahead with the next question, I would just like to say thank you for all of these comments that are coming in our live chat, Brother Andrew. We have Sister Amy, Brother Jeremy, so active, Sister Marina Layug, Sister Hannah Blando. They're really sharing their ideas and thoughts about this topic. It's very, very, very relatable, Brother Mike Blash. We would just like to say thank you for joining our discussion, our fruitful discussion, Brother Georgie, Sister Vicky, Sister Anna, Sister Tess. Um, there's a lot, Brother Resultinasa, Sister Diana, and the teachers that are watching right now. We would just like to say thank you, Miss Gracel and Miss Diana, Sir Roel, Sir Ronnie there in Charlotte. Thank you for joining our discussion. Go ahead, Brother Andrew.
I just want to give one other warning before I go to our next point in our discussion, and that is don't give away advanced logistics. What am I talking about? Don't say, 7 days from now, I'm going to be in New York City. 8 days from now, I'm going to be here, because that might tell a person of bad character that you will not be where you live. So tell about something that you've done after you've done it rather than before you've done it for safety consideration. Now, I wanted us to detail some positive uses of technology and social media.
One of the positive aspects or use of social media is it is one way to connect to others, especially me. It is my first time to be like a long distance relationship with my family, and
I can relate, Sister Leslie.
yeah.
You're not alone.
Yes, I know I'm not alone here, but the use of technology it made us easier to get in touch, to form new connections, and maintain relationship. So every day, I really give enough time to talk to my family through FaceTime, video calls, and also for me, that is really one of the positive use of technology, not just only to connect with others professionally. Remember, back then during the pandemic, this is only our platform to utilize in order to communicate to our students, to my students, to those who are teachers there. So this is very advantageous on our part to connect with our students through messenger, group chats, and Facebook groups.
I would definitely go back on this topic, Brother Andrew, because we have a lot of things to discuss. As Sister Leslie mentioned about those group chats, I was like thinking right now we could have those topic again here in INC Radio because as Brother Rizal mentioned, one of our very active listeners right now, he said about reading some privacy settings. Sometimes we are just I have technology, I have internet, I have Wi-Fi, I have my all my gadgets, but none. Not generally speaking, but none of us, right? Are we reading to all of the things before we download these things, these platforms? Sometimes I could say I'm guilty about it. I don't really read it. I just download, go ahead and like use technology right away, use social media right away. But I will definitely go back with this topic again, Sister Leslie. I hope you could join us one more time.
Anytime.
It's yeah, it's almost time, but we really enjoy. Our viewers really like this topic, Brother Andrew. We could relate also as this is what we always use technology, teachers, different professions, and communicating with our family members. Sister Leslie, we give you the time right now to greet your family, your friends, and all our viewers right now, your fans that are supporting you right now about this topic. Go ahead, Sister Leslie.
All right. So I can say thank you enough for having me here in INC. INCRadio Virginia satellite studio. So I'm very much welcome to become part of your program, and I would like to greet again all the brethren from the local congregation of High Point, District of Virginia, and from the Philippines. I would like to greet all the brethren out there in local congregation of Antipolo, District of Rizal, and local congregation of Teresa from District of Rizal East, as well as local congregation of Taguig City, and of course, my husband, Eusebio Sario Jr. from the Philippines, and my daughter, Margot, Balogna family, and here in Danville, Virginia, with my colleagues here from Doe Street and Colonial. Later, they will be watching. They are just busy there. So again, thank you, Sister Lorraine and Brother Andrew, and of course to our viewers. This will not be totally completed without your online presence. Thank you so much.
Yes. We love to see you again, Sister Leslie. And we are now ready, Brother Andrew, to hear our activities here in the District of Virginia. Go ahead, Brother Andrew, with our CFO in action.
CFO in action.
Our CFO, or Christian Family Organizations, definitely have been in action. We were blessed to have watched Guerrero Trace. The Society of Communicators and Networkers had performance guidelines. We had a baptism. We had a series of evangelical missions. And some of us just watched an incredible movie called Elau. I hope everybody did. It brought tears to my eyes. Very inspirational. And we have upcoming activities. There are two for the Society of Communicators and Networkers: basic radio operation training and basic life support certification. I'd like to also give a shout out to the local congregation of Huntsville for how active they were last week. They actually didn't quite make our top 5, but they had at least 60 in the chat. So that's amazing how much they contributed. And I'd also like to wish a happy belated birthday to Brother Isaiah Gallo and a happy upcoming birthday to Brother Jude and Chetta. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Brother Andrew. And we are all excited to again congratulate our hashtag winners last week. Go ahead, Kuya Tech, with our hashtag challenge. Down on our 5th place, hashtag Macon, Georgia. 4th place, High Point, North Carolina. 3rd place, South Atlanta, Georgia. 2nd place, Charlotte, North Carolina. And 1st place, Raleigh, North Carolina. Congratulations to all our viewers who are keep on typing their hashtag local congregation. Please, please, please do not forget to always type in one comment, hashtag your local congregation. Thank you so much again, Sister Leslie, Brother Andrew, for this wonderful discussion. We learned a lot. And as Brother Jeremy said in our live chat, he said, we are Christians all the time, even online. So be responsible user of technology and social media. And of course, we will never forget to thank our executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our CFO coordinator, SEPSI CEO and president, Brother Angelo Eranio Manalo. And we also would like to say thank you to our district supervising minister, Brother Esteban Pinocencio Jr., our assistant district minister, Brother Ray de Mesa, our district CFO overseer, Brother Melvin Bayangoan, our multimedia advisor, Brother Denzel Ben Malapit, and our executive producer, Brother Manly Andaya, and Sister Lucy Ancheta. Hello, get well soon po. And thank you so much. You should always be thinking before we click, and also be a responsible user of technology and social media. Thank you so much on joining us. See you again next Saturday here on INCRadio Virginia Satellite Studio. Bye!
Maraming salamat po.
Salamat po!
This is INCRadio DZEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.